about the Food Flex. And this is a set of 3 flat food storage containers. Now, the cool thing about these is you are getting a set of 3, but if you look at this and you went, is that somebody's clutch? Is that for a phone? What's going on? You unhook these 3 sides. It's got a hinge on the 4th side. Open it up. And now maybe you have a little block of cheese left over from prepping the charcuterie board. Now it's stored beautifully. These containers are dishwasher safe in the top rack. They're microwave safe if you vent the lid, of course. They are freezer safe, and they are also leak proof, because let me show you again quickly. All around the perimeter, there's a silicone seal. So if this had a little moisture, let's say maybe a little salad, little caprese, whatever it was, it's not gonna leak out of the sides. Now, more than 7,000 have already been picked up. These are new. This is our only order of the year, and already 100 have been picked up and in the kitchen with David, so let me show you the colors. Here's your set of 3 in red. Now, just so that you have an idea of the dimensions, they are 9 inches long by 5 3/4 inches wide. Here's the green. Angle that a little bit. Here's the purple. Here is that beautiful aqua. And then last but not least, here is the gray. Green is the most limited at this time, and this is a big deal. So big here at QVC stands for before it's gone. You're getting this set of 3 for $23.47. And I'm telling you, road trips, tuck them into the cooler and beyond. And Rick Roman is going to join us. He's a trained chef. He's also an expert in storing food because he's got a busy household. Rick Roman, how are you doing?
Hey, Mary, how you doing? You know what? We're having so much fun with this item because it's a smart solution to storage, right?
Yeah.
This is what the Food Flex looks like when nothing's in it. So it takes up so little space in your cabinet. But because of that flexible silicone, I can take something as big as these 2 big onions and I can stretch the silicone over it and clasp it. So now I have minimal storage size, but maximum capacity. And that flexible silicone keeps everything fresh. The silicone gasket makes it leak-proof and spill-proof, and these are freezer-safe, microwave-safe, and dishwasher-safe. And to me, the best example I can show you is traditional plastic storage, right? You have a rigid container, and these are great. These are the 3 Food Flexes. Look at the fact that these take up the same amount of space as 1 container, and these are more flexible. So what does that mean? I can take it. I'm going to come down to my close-up camera, Mary. I can take those same hot dogs, which is perfect, from that rigid container, put them in my Food Flex, and because the silicone flexes, I can stretch it over those hot dogs. This can go into the freezer. If you're somebody who's camping or taking a cooler, imagine taking up so much less space with your container in that cooler or in your refrigerator. I mean, just a smart design. And then if you want to microwave, unhinge it, you have a little splatter guard, you can put that right in the microwave.
I mean, in the last 24 hours, we've had 7,500 ordered, now 7,600. Oh, wow. I think this is going to be a theme. Folks are picking up more than 1 set, and I get it. Let me show you your color choices so you don't miss out. Here's your set of 3 in red across the top. Here's your green. I have 550 left in this green. Please don't wait. Here's purple. 950 left. Here's aqua. 2,800, and then in gray. I have 3,000 in the gray. Here's the deal, too. I want you to think about it this way. Maybe when you're thawing a piece of chicken or a piece of fish and you want it to have its own little tray, what if you could just take that chicken and put it in the little tray, and then you just tilt it like this, you know, to keep the buggies off the top. And now, because of that little bit of beveling on the bottom of the tray, you're not getting the juice all over the counter. You're getting all 3 of the containers because you do get 1, 2, 3 of them for 5 easy payments of $4.69. Rick Roman, these are great to clean, too, because all I have to do is open them up wide and just put them in the top rack of the dishwasher, right?
Top rack of the dishwasher, put them upside down like a pyramid. They come out perfectly. And this is another great example. I'm going to come up front to the close-up camera because if you have a sandwich and you want to put it, look at the size of this sandwich. But because of that flexible silicone, I'm able to stretch it over. And now my sandwich stays fresh. And notice, it didn't completely crush the sandwich. It's flexible just to the right way so it hugs that sandwich. And then if you have leftovers, and you want to take a dinner on the go, imagine being able to put your vegetable, your protein, everything in there in such a narrow, small container, all right, it's not bulky. Then when you get to where you're at, you can unclasp this. You can actually put this in the microwave, and guess what? It's like its own little tray. You can eat it right out of the tray. It's like a little serving tray, so it becomes storage. It becomes flexible to allow you to take up less space, and then it allows you to microwave in it and then throw it in the dishwasher when you're done.
Rick Roman, we got containers flying all over this studio. I can't see We've had 9,000 orders placed. Over 2,000 just in the Kitchen with David today. Here is the red. Here's the aqua. Isn't that pretty? If you want the aqua, we have 2,500 remaining. I'll set them down more carefully than I picked them up. If you want the purple, there are 800 remaining. If you want the gray, I have 2,600 remaining. And if you want this green, I have fewer than 200 remaining. Look how great they open and close. And I have to say, too, I was doing this yesterday. I mean, I can put my hand in there and really give it the business on that flexi part, and it's not tearing. I mean, I don't know what kind of space quality this was made out of, but it's excellent. I mean, and think about it. When the little kids are on the road, you know, you want to take the sandwich with you. I want to enjoy a hoagie, not a panini. And so the fact that I can put my hoagie in there and not, oh, green is gone. Okay. And not worry about it getting all squashed down. I mean, that's some pretty cool technology. And then all three stacked together take up so little room that I would carry these in the car for the road trip. Okay, Rick, I got an update for everybody.
Okay, go for it.
10,000 have been sold. More than half of our quantity for the year is gone. So green has sold out. If you want the red, I have 3,900. You find it on the back shelf there. Purple, 600 left. Aqua, 2,200 left. Here's gray, 2,300 remain. We started with 5 colors. We now have 4. There are 11,000 that have been ordered, and I get it. It's $7.82 per container, and it's not one that I'm using one time, Rick Roman. I can use it over and over and over again.
Yeah, think about how much plastic wrap you waste, and you have to try to wrap things. But again, I'll go back to this comparison. Traditional plastic containers, which are great, but are rigid, right, in one size. This is our 3 Food Flex, the same amount of space as this one container. But the beauty of Food Flex, and I'll come up front, is I can open this up and take those same carrots out of this container. Again, it doesn't matter what it is, because like you said, it's like a tray. Get them within the interior, and then I can stretch I can stretch the silicone over it. And now this is leak-proof. Yes. This could go in the freezer. And notice how little space it takes up because it's stretching over the food. Now, if you have leftover cold cuts, I'm going to come up here, and you want to put, you go to the store, you buy the hams, the cheeses, those bags never stay secure. They never secure the food. Well, now I can seal my cheese right in. It stretches over that pound of cheese. And when I want a slice of cheese, instead of having to open that bag, I simply go in, take a slice out, close it back up. I'm not wasting any plastic. And I know that my food is going to stay nice and fresh, keep it from any odors in the refrigerator. And look how compact. It takes so little space in your refrigerator. How much better than that is something like this that takes up all that space?
We've had more than 12,000 ordered, Rick Roman. I just grabbed this fake apple from the back of the set. By the way, more than 12,000 is more than half of our quantity. I just wanted to see if this would work. By the way, it does. I mean, look at that. Nothing's torn. Nothing's busting out all over the seams. And by the way, yesterday, I was hammering through a whole bunch of these containers before the show, and I wasn't being very delicate. And I popped one of the clips right off. And I was like, guys, I broke one. It's actually on a hinge. So you can just pop that little clip. If it pops off on you, you've overstuffed it for some reason, they pop right back on. So really cool design, smartly made, and 13,000 have been ordered. Let me show you your color choices. In the red, I have 3,100 remaining. In the purple, I have 150 left. Here is the aqua, 1,300 remain there. And then here is your gray, 1,600 remain. So we started with over 12,700 for the show. We have 6,100 remaining, and more than half of what we started the show with has already been ordered. So remember yesterday when I said, hey guys, these are going to be on In the Kitchen with David tomorrow. Please don't leave them in your cart. I wasn't kidding. By the way, this is exactly how I talk all the time. Just this. What'd you say? Purple's gone. Okay. Hey, Mary, thanks for the jokes. The purple's gone. Rick Roman. When it comes to, what about this? What about for camping? Because I get it. It's great for keeping liquids on the inside because they're leak-proof or leak-resistant. But I look at it this way. What about when I'm camping, I put tissue paper or toilet paper on the inside because it's also about keeping bugs or maybe beach sand out of certain things that we know we're going to want to keep it out of, you know?
Yeah, Mary, I love that you're coming up with those other ideas to use in addition to food, put some things that you want to keep dry or out of the sand. Yeah. And I'll just go back to it. It's compact, okay? Instead of a large thick, rigid container. You have a nice narrow, but it stretches over. This is an example of the cheese. I'll come up close. It's a whole block of cheddar cheese, right? So I can close this, take this with me, takes up very little space. But then here's the beauty. When I'm ready to open this up, I could even serve my cheese out of there and use this as a tray. If you're prepping your fruit, maybe you're having a party and you want to get those sliced lemons and limes, it's the perfect container to take up minimal space in your refrigerator. It's not bulky like these rigid containers. Again, a rigid container like this, think about the thickness. One of our containers is a fraction, but guess what? I'm going to stay with me 1 second. I'm going to take those same hot dogs, okay, in that container, and I'm going to drop them right into our Food Flex. Because it's flexible, I can stretch the silicone over those hot dogs, and now I'm storing in a much smaller container, keeping it airtight, watertight, can go in the freezer, microwave, and when you're done, right into the dishwasher.
Rick Roman, that was a perfect opportunity for you to say drop it like it's hot dog. I'm proud of you for not taking the easy way out. We brought in 20,000 of these for the year. Here's what's left. In the red, I have 2,300 remaining. In the aqua, I have 400 remaining. In the gray, I have 800 remaining, and that is it for the year. Now, they are $7.82 a piece, and I want to show you this, too. Yesterday, I figured out, maybe you want to use your phone at the beach. You can actually use your phone through the screen of, yeah, it works. And I got to tell you, now I'm removing apps. I don't know why. But I was touching and placing orders through the little flexi screen. So here's the deal. Is it super convenient to use your phone like this every single day? No. But when you're at the beach and you don't want to get oil or food or sand on your phone, wouldn't this do in a pinch? So that's why I'm saying pick up more than one set and keep them with you, because you never know when you're going to find another use for them, because I was figuring out a lot of them yesterday. I have another update for you. We brought in 20,000 for the year. If you want the red, we only have 2,000 left for the year. Aqua is now gone. And we have the final 500 in the gray. Remember, they are 9 inches by 5 3/4 inches, and they stretch like crazy. If you overfill it and you pop one of the little clips off, don't worry. They're meant to pop right back on. So they're not going to judge you if you overstuff them one time. Don't fret. But in this show alone, we've had over 10,000 already ordered. So 5 easy payments of $4.69. That's the way to go. Please continue to place your order. Don't miss out on this big deal before it's gone. Rick Roman, thank you. And I'll see you soon, because I'm feeling a little dehydrated. I could use some hydration.
All right, Mary, I think I can help you out with that later. Have a great day. We'll see you in a little while.
Thank you, Rick. Bye for now. He's coming in with a new Aquasano, which is great to see that name again. Hey, let's go into a one-time only. What do you say? This is a big offer in the show, and I'm pretty excited because, oh, hello, it's from Egg Harbor. And when it comes to a one-time only, it's the lowest price you'll see this item for the next 6 months, and this